Oh my God, did you see the new plane that Trump got for himself? Amazing plane, isn't it? How does he do it? It has all gold-plated seat belts, even gold-plated toilets. Is your phone bill tax deductible? How about the internet? How about the morning coffee that you buy on your way to work every day? And how about the car payments, the insurance, gas bill? An average American spends about $5,000 every year on gas. Is that tax deductible for you? Do you get any tax write-offs when you buy a new phone or a tablet or a computer or a laptop or anything electronic? If you answered no to any of these questions, then why? Why not? The plane that we saw that Trump owns is tax deductible. Its maintenance, its parking, and everything that goes in it, the fuel, everything is tax deductible. If he can get the tax deductions, why can't you? Us mortals, you and I, go through the grind all our life. Others just make the system run to their advantage. Flashy cars, big homes, nice clothes, everything awesome. Not that I have any problems in working hard in my life, but there are times when the thought does cross my mind, wishing the all good things that these people have that I don't have. Do you want nice things in life? Something fancy? How about you type in fancy in the comments below and let me know. My name is Vikram Chopra. I'm an investment banker and a broker in the Greater Charlotte metropolitan area. This is where I live, I invest, and I help others invest as well. My goal, my aim in this video is that once you're done with it, you should know exactly why you should invest in real estate. You should know the benefits that come along with investing in real estate. I'll give you 8 reasons in all to say yes to investing in real estate. Number 1, leverage. Absolutely massive. The best thing in the world after bread. You borrow the bank's money to fund your own investment. Let's take an example. You buy a house for $200,000. You put down 20% of your own money, which is $40,000. The bank lends you $160,000 to complete the transaction. Wow, they gave us this much money. Believe me, it's not easy. Let's assume that the property appreciates by 5% in 1 year, just to keep the math simple. So after 1 year, the property value is $210,000. But you only invested $40,000 of your money and made a profit of $10,000, which means you have a 25% rate of return. Beat that, Nvidia. There is no stock out there that'll give you 25% return in the very first year. If you bought the property in cash, that means there is no leverage and your rate of return will be the same as the property appreciation, which is 5%, which is not a lot. Nvidia can do better than that, I know that. Therein lies the power of leverage. Hence, for any real estate investment transaction, it is always advisable to get a loan, to get a lender so that he can fund 80% of the transaction cost and you can use leverage. It's called the buy, borrow, die mantra, and all ultra-rich people do it. But you got to be cautious. If the market crashes, you could lose your return. But as we had seen during the Biden era, the real estate market did not crash during COVID. Government intervened and lowered the interest rate so that everybody else can buy the house. It is very unlikely that we will see another crash like the one that we saw in 2008. It's extremely unlikely. So the property value that you own is very likely not to go down. But hey, I'm not a politician, neither can I predict the future. Number 2, forced appreciation. Every time you replace the roof, you replace the HVAC, you change the water heater, you put in LVP by removing carpet, you are increasing the value of your property. You don't have to do it all in one go. You can always space it out, you can always budget it out. You have total control of your investment. All these projects that we do in the house increase the value of the asset, increase the value of our investment. Let's go back to our example. You buy a house for $200,000, you put down 20%, which is $40,000. The bank lends you $160,000. Now, in renovation, you put in another $20,000. That makes it $60,000 out of your pocket. With all the repairs that you have done, the property is now worth $280,000. With the bank owning $160,000, your equity in the house is now $120,000 and you invested $60,000. That means your investment has doubled up. I made a renovation video some time ago. I bought a house in Charlotte for $150,000. I put in another $20,000 to renovate it, and today the house is worth $350,000. The link of the renovation video is in the description below. And as an investor, everyone should renovate their investment properties, and there are 2 reasons for that. A, the house value increases significantly, thereby increasing your equity in the house. B. If you choose to hold the property and rent it, then you'll have less maintenance headaches down the road. Tenants who stay for a long time generally keep the property in a good shape. And that brings me to the third very important point. But 3, cash flow. Do you know when does Delta, United, American Airlines make money the most? When their planes are full and in the air. Not at the airport, not in the hangars, not just sitting around idle. Same way, our rentals are making money when there's a paying customer inside the rental and he's paying rent month after month after month after month for years. There's nothing as cool and amazing as a positive cash flowing investment property. If the tenant is paying on time and the house is cash flowing, you, my friend, are living the dream. And if you have 20 such homes, by God, your life is amazing. If your tenant of 10 years says, hey, the oven is giving me a hard time, you will have no problems telling the tenant, no problem, I'm going to have it replaced by Lowe's or Home Depot. Don't worry about it. You'll have a new oven soon. Here's the key. You should never, ever, never, ever, ever, never buy a house that is not giving you a positive cash flow. Ever. You should potentially save at least $200 to $250 to $300 every month after all the expenses. If you don't find a property like this, don't buy it. Walk away. In fact, just run. I know properties in Los Angeles, Miami, New York, Dallas, they're very expensive. It's hard to find properties that are doing cash flow, positive cash flow. But hey, that's the reason why we have the Carolinas. Charlotte is at the border of North Carolina and South Carolina. I know so many people who live in South Carolina and commute daily to North Carolina. It's so simple, and the houses in South Carolina are so much cheaper. You will definitely get a positive cash flow return. Charlotte is the biggest financial hub in the East Coast after New York. There are so many companies that are coming, so many banks that are coming to Charlotte, and so many blue-collar jobs, white-collar jobs, you name it, you'll find all kinds of jobs in Charlotte. There are properties here that are perfect for investment. The prices are less, which makes the monthly payment low, and the rent is increasing every year, thereby giving you a positive cash flow year after year after year. All you have to do is find a cash flowing property, investment property, and put a tenant in there, and that's it. Number 4, hedge against inflation. Look at this town of Charlotte. It has a boundary around it. Now let's look at this analysis. The population of Charlotte will grow by 2 million by the year 2050. But the boundary isn't increasing. The boundary is going to stay the same. And that's a problem. If you're trying to build more homes, your options are diminishing. So the home prices will tend upwards. On the contrary, what happened during COVID? The inflation broke all records and our dollar value decreased substantially. A caulking tube that used to cost 38 cents in 2011 now costs over $4 in 2026. If you don't buy an investment property and keep the money in a bank, over the years, the value of your money will go down. This is called inflation. The solution is to buy an investment property now. The prices are not going to go down. So even if you put it off, you're going to buy more expensive property down the road. Number 5, tax advantages. This one is as big as leverage. There are books and books and more books written about all the tax advantages that come along by owning a real estate property. And these are very powerful tax advantages. Our own president just pays $750 in taxes every year. I don't know about you, but I would be so happy just to pay $750 tax every year, and that's it. How cool would that be? IRS lets you depreciate your property over a period of 27.5 years. And the coolest thing about this law, that it's only on paper. I don't know who came up with this law, but man, whoever came up with this, I love him to death. Your monthly cash flow or rent is either going to stay the same or it's going to go up. And your house property depreciation is going to go down. Depreciation is going to reduce the taxable income. All investors show tax losses while actually making money. And that is how Mr. Trump still pays only $750 a year. Deduction of operating income. All phone bills, internet, lunch, dinner, coffee, interest, HOA, insurance, utilities, everything is tax deductible, as long as it is used for real estate purposes, which is what we all investors do all the time, every time. Pass through tax benefits. After all your deductions, which should ideally be all your monthly expenses, if you have a negative balance on your real estate income, then that loss will be carried over to your regular work income. How cool is that? Now you're paying lower taxes on your work income also. 1031 exchange. When you sell one of your investment properties, you have 45 days to find a similar investment property to put all your money in it, and you don't have to pay any tax on it. Think about this. You buy a fourplex for $1 million. After 10 years, it's worth $2 million. And you decide to sell it to buy an apartment building. You use the 1031 exchange, do not pay even $1 on the $1 million profit that you got by selling the fourplex, and use that money to buy an apartment building. Cool, right? You bought an apartment building, you had a $1 million profit on your fourplex, and you didn't even pay tax. Number 6, portfolio diversification. Wealth management involves portfolio diversification. Diversification does not eliminate risk, but it helps control it, that's for sure. Makes your portfolio more resilient and your investing journey more predictable over the long run. If you are a seasoned investor and has all your investments in the stock market, then it is absolutely critical for you to invest in real estate also. Diversified portfolios tend to have lower ups and downs in the long term. If you remember, during the COVID time, the stock market crashed dramatically, whereas the real estate market stayed resilient, and over a period of time, it saw its prices go up. Number 7, passive income. Do you really think that Mr. Trump is worried about which HVAC is broken in which apartment building or which corporate office that he owns? No, absolutely not. Even mortals like you and me can streamline our own real estate business, make it a completely hands-off business. The property management companies that handle all of your day-to-day operations of your investment portfolio, which then frees up all your time, just making real estate a passive income for you. What do you do in your free time? You go play golf on Monday at 10 a.m. when everybody is sitting in the traffic trying to get to work. The entire course is yours. If you love golf and would like to play golf, type golf in the comments below. Number 8, long-term wealth and legacy building. Vanderbilt, Rockefeller, all live today through their names. I'm sure 200 years from now, even Trump will have such a name as well. That is what legacy is. Real estate is the only asset that can be passed down from one generation to the next without tax implications. These assets will keep cash flowing forever as long as there's a tenant sitting in it. I hope this will help you visualize what real estate investment is all about. Until next time, this is Vikram. And if I can be of any help, please feel free to reach out to me. You will find me in the Charlotte market, investing here, helping others as well invest. Until next time, good luck and goodbye.